Welcome to The Explainer. So today we're tackling something that is literally giving way too many engaged couples sleepless nights, but honestly, it really shouldn't. I'm talking about the dreaded first dance. If you have absolutely zero prior dance experience, but you're getting married in just 4 weeks, well, you're in the exact right place. We're going to walk through a brilliant, totally stress-free guide from the source material to help you master a beautiful wedding dance in just 1 month. Let's get right into it.
So let's be totally honest for a second. Are you dreading your first dance? If the mere thought of stepping onto that dance floor, with literally everyone's eyes glued right to you, makes your stomach tie up in knots, I want you to just take a deep breath. Validating that feeling is step one, because let me tell you, it is incredibly common and a completely normal fear for beginners. Planning this whole thing with no prior experience feels super intimidating, but as the source material from Dance Chicago shows us, it is completely achievable.
Now, the core philosophy here is absolutely crucial. I need you to completely let go of the idea that you need some fancy, complex choreography. Actually, scratch that. You really don't. The true secret to a stunning first dance is just a simple, comfortable plan that focuses entirely on small, repeatable skills. We're talking about basic timing, solid connection with your partner, and extremely basic footwork. That is literally it. When you strip away all those complex moves, you completely strip away the panic.
All right, here is our 4-week roadmap. We'll start with 1, overcoming first dance fear. Then move into 2, week 1, laying the foundation. 3, week 2, building the routine. 4, week 3, adding the polish. And 5, week 4, showtime preparation. Finally, we'll wrap up with 6, rules for beginner success.
Section 1. Overcoming first dance fear.
The very first step of this whole journey requires fundamentally shifting how we view the dance itself. The entire point of this 1-month timeline is so that you can actually enjoy the moment instead of frantically worrying about your technique on your big day. By trusting this timeline, you replace all that dread with a comfortable, natural connection. It honestly doesn't matter if you choose a very simple, romantic slow sway or a slightly more dynamic routine. A simple sway and step routine looks amazing because you both look happy and at ease. And that is way better than that panicked middle school prom sway we all desperately want to avoid.
Section 2. Week 1. Laying the foundation.
Okay, week 1. This week is entirely focused on taking those first manageable steps. First things first, you gotta pick your song. Once you have it, listen to it on repeat and mark the intro, the main section, and the chorus. Your physical goals here are basically micro-victories. Pick a 30 to 45 second easy start. Think a simple, slow sway or side steps to carry you through the opening. Then, learn just one simple move, like a step touch pattern. Literally, just step to the side and bring your feet together, all while keeping eye contact and a relaxed posture. Finally, practice your timing using a metronome or just clapping along to the beat. The entire goal for week 1 is just to move through the intro without freezing up.
Section 3. Week 2. Building the routine.
So it's time to take those foundation steps and weave them into a short, intentional sequence. This is your basic, beginner-friendly routine structure. You want to keep it short and memorable. Believe it or not, it only takes 3 simple pieces linked together seamlessly to look completely intentional. Step 1 is Section A, which covers your intro and verse. Step 2 is a very simple transition, like a quarter-step turn or a simple hand position change. And Step 3 is Section B, which is your chorus.
When you compare these 2 main sections, your 30 to 60-second intro is all about an easy start, nice and relaxed. Then, when you hit the chorus, the energy naturally shifts. Your steps get slightly bigger to match the emotion of the song. But here's the real secret. Your focus remains centered on the exact same beat. The fundamental comfort and rhythm remain exactly the same. You're just moving a tiny bit bigger.
Also during week 2, you need to run your entire routine from start to finish at least 3 to 5 times. And crucially, you need to record at least one of those runs on your phone. Look, I know watching yourself dance on video is basically a form of mild torture, but you really need to check for common issues. Are you rushing the start because of nerves? Are you stepping off the beat? Are you losing physical connection with your partner? The camera doesn't lie, and spotting these issues right now is exactly how you fix them.
Section 4. Week 3. Adding the polish.
This is where the magic happens. This is the phase where couples finally transition from frantically remembering steps to feeling real, actual confidence. The absolutely crucial point here is smoothness. How do you move between your steps?
Well, you want to hold a stable handed frame position without holding tension in your shoulders. Literally, drop those shoulders down. If you're adding a turn, keep it small and slow. Maybe just one single, slow turn when the chorus hits. Aim for quiet, controlled foot clarity so your movement just looks incredibly calm. And hey, if you naturally rush when the song gets emotional, practice slowing your breathing and your pacing. Letting go of physical tension makes even the most minimal choreography look highly polished.
Now, I highly recommend trying this really cool technique mentioned in the source material, a song-to-body session. It's incredibly effective. You basically just play your track, and as it plays, you verbally or mentally say what you should be doing. Sway, step touch, transition, chorus steps. By literally mapping the song to your intended body movements in your head, you ensure that you will never, ever get lost in the music.
Section 5, Week 4, Showtime Preparation.
We are in the home stretch now, guys, and the mindset completely shifts. No more learning new things. Zero. It is strictly about performance readiness and building your absolute defense against wedding day nerves. You must simulate your conditions. Do 2 full run-throughs in the actual shoes you're going to wear. This matters so much because you want to prevent a last-minute panic if a dress is too long or those brand new soles are dangerously slippery. Heavily rehearse the start and those first 20 seconds because trust me, that is where the nerves will hit you the absolute hardest. Have a backup plan to immediately simplify if a move just feels wrong in the moment. And before your final rehearsal run, take a 15-minute quiet reset. Drink some water, do some slow breathing, and just establish a calm body posture.
Here's an optional but highly recommended pro tip for Week 4. Hold a brief mock performance for a trusted family member or friend. And when you finish, you ask them only one single question. Do we look connected and in sync? If they say yes, you are completely ready. Forget about perfect footwork. This is quite literally the only feedback that actually matters.
Section 6, Rules for Beginner Success. Let's quickly summarize the ultimate golden rules to guarantee a flawless, completely stress-free experience. First up, start simple and repeatable. Complex steps are just going to steal your attention away from enjoying the moment. Practice in short 20 to 30-minute sessions. Please do not do marathon drills where you just end up frustrated with each other. Prioritize beat accuracy over step size. I really can't stress this enough. Small steps exactly on time will always look 100 times better than big steps that are rushed. And finally, choose shoes that let you step confidently. Avoid slippery soles unless you've properly tested them. So, you've got a routine you trust and a rhythm you can easily follow. Think about it for a second. What if the most memorable part of your wedding day wasn't the food or the flowers, but the two of you, perfectly in sync, completely ignoring the crowd around you? So, are you ready to take that first step?